Okay, so I'm going to show you right now how to initiate a call through Zoom so that you can collaborate with other students and other people on projects. So you can do this through the app itself. I'm actually going to do it through zoom.us right here. And that comes up, and if you haven't already signed in, there'll be a sign in button right up there. But anyway, you go to host a meeting and you click on that, and with video on, video off, I'm going to do video on so we can see each other. Now it's going to ask me to open the app on my desktop, and from here, this is very much just like you would do it for any other application. If you were being invited to a call, it's pretty much the same at that point. I'm going to raise this camera up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so anyway, I'm in my studio here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to somebody else so that we can talk about what I'm working on in this case. So I'm going to hit the invite button down here at the bottom. And I got a couple options here. I can send it through email if I want, which is easy enough to do. But the other thing that you can do is you can copy the URL, and just for the sake of ease, this is what I'm going to do. So click there, and now I'm going to actually text the person who's going to join me. So I'm calling up my app here on my computer for messaging, and then over here, let's move this down in the front, and I am going to scroll down here, and I am going to text my volunteer, and I just paste the link in, and now I've sent my volunteer that link, and so now I am just waiting for them to come online. So they're receiving this, and then they are going to now go on the app, and we should be able to talk here in a second once they engage it. Now, just like any other time, it may take them a moment to get going or whatnot. And if I go to manage participants, by the way, while this is happening, I can see them as they come on. And so here we have Grayson. Hey, buddy.
1 second.
Okay.
Can hear you now.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Okay, so thanks for doing this with me, buddy. So to be fair, Gray is just down the hall right now in another part of my house, but the fact of the matter is that this could be from anywhere. So there's a whole bunch of controls here on the side and things like this that I would encourage you to experiment with, but the thing I want to show you guys is real quick. I've got a recording session that I'm working on, and I want to have Gray help me with it, but if we were doing this remotely, Gray wouldn't be down the hall from me. He might be, you know, on another part of the country or whatever. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to go to this little green button here. I'm going to hit share screen. And when that comes up, I've got a whole bunch of different things here that I can share. It gives me a whole lot of selections. Now, the one I'm going to want to go to is this Pro Tools Edit initially, and I can go to some others if I want later. But most importantly, I want you to note these two boxes here. Okay? The Optimize one, you're going to want to experiment a little bit. It's going to make some decisions for you regarding quality of video versus internet speed and latency. But the big important one is this share computer sound one. If you click on that one, it's going to make it so that what I've got running through my session, and then I hit share, and now Gray sees my entire Pro Tools scene, right? You can see my Pro Tools session. Yep. And here's what's cool. I can also still see Gray as we're talking over here. I can move him around. I can change our view. Lots of different things I can do. But the point is, we've got lots of options for how this all works, and we can still communicate. I can then make changes on my session. Gray can hear them in real time if he had headphones on to maybe get a little bit better sound. But that's basically the way it works.
Sounds pretty loud currently.
Is it? I'll turn your volume down. I don't know. I'm using teacher voice. What do you want from me? Anyway, so here's the point. On that share screen, I'm going to stop the sharing again really quickly. On the share screen again, when you come up here, this button, if you press that, it's going to give you that interface or however you are listening. If you don't press that, that little button right there and have the check mark going on, what you're likely going to have happen is that you're going to get the sound, but it's going to be coming out of your computer speakers or your device's speakers into your computer or device's microphone, and that's not going to give us the best sound quality. Now, it might be functional if you're just talking to somebody, but when you're trying to do things that require some better audio quality, you're going to want to make sure you engage it. So anyway, I just wanted you to see how this works. I want to also remind you that over here, if you had more people, you'd see other people over on the top. You can also go to gallery view if you want. There's just 2 of us right now. Hey, Gray Man. But obviously, if you had more people, there'd be more things and whatever. So lots of choices, lots of choices, lots of options. Make sure you're familiar with this. This is a great way to be able to collaborate. When you are done, hit end meeting and hit end meeting for all. All right, so there you go. Go collaborate. Go make things.